Now, during the campaign against McCain, Obama won 2/3 of the under 30 vote. But a new Harvard poll shows Obama leading Romney by 23 points in the 25-29 group and only 12 points among those 18 to 24. That's a plummet. That is a major, yeah, he's still ahead, but it is a plummet. And the trend is downward, and that's why Obama's spending all this time trying to scare them, the student loan interest rate doubling on July 1st. I know Obama's he's got to get the youth vote. He's in trouble on the youth vote, and that's why all this talk about student loan program. Even the AP, even Harvard, even Gallup have noticed that he's losing the under 30 crowd to the Republicans. All three of these organizations, AP, Harvard, and Gallup. Look, people under 30, they live in the Obama economy too. And they're coming out of college. I had the story yesterday, 1 out of 2 of them, unemployed or underemployed, college graduates. They're the ones that were filled with idealism back in 2008. They're the ones that thought the road was paved with gold simply because Obama was going to be elected and then was elected. This is an AP story. Once thought to be solidly behind President Obama, younger voters burdened by a bleak employment picture, high gas prices, and student loan debt. And then an AP story yesterday, 1 in 2 new graduates are jobless or underemployed. And then from today's USA Today, President Obama gets an F for failing our youth. So he has to resort to going on shows like Jimmy Fallon and promising to pay for everybody's college tuition. Now, this student loan stuff is the focal point of Obama's speeches that he's making to youths wherever he goes. And he talked about it a lot yesterday. Speaking of Obama's push to try to buy the youth vote by giving them free college tuition, remember now that, and we mentioned this yesterday, the interest rate increase is coming up for a vote on July 1st because the Democrat-controlled Congress in 2007 wanted it that way. Obama is running around scaring these students who don't know the facts or the truth behind this, that if something isn't done by the Congress by July 1st, their student loan interest rate will double. And then, of course, the students in the audience boo, and Obama holds up his hands. But I have a solution. What you need to know is this. The Democrats controlled both houses of Congress in 2007. They had just won the election. The House took it back in 2006. Pelosi's running the House. Democrats being running the Senate. In 2007, they passed legislation that would return, they cut the student loan interest rate in half and then reinstituted it July 1st this year on purpose. They wanted the college student loan interest rate to double in an election year, in the summer, right before the conventions. They were rolling the dice. Back in 2007, they didn't know Obama was going to be elected. They didn't know that they didn't know Obama would be nominated. But they were rolling the dice. They were pretty confident they're going to win the White House. Didn't know who. In fact, in 2007, it was pretty much assumed it was Hillary. Then Obama comes along, the press swoons, and the rest is history. But still, it was a strategic maneuver in 2007 to cut the student loan interest rate in half and then put it back to what it was on July 1st, so that it would appear to be doubling to students this year. The Democrats did all of this. They did it to have a campaign issue in case they needed it in 2012. July 1st, so 5 years ago, they planned this. So Republicans are going to get blamed. Obama's out there blaming the Republicans for doubling the student loan because they don't want you to go to college, don't you know? The Republicans want you to go broke, don't you know? Yeah, so the Republicans, they're gonna double your student loan interest rate on July 1st. Just know the Democrats wrote this in legislation in 2007. It's happening exactly as they wrote it, so they could have a campaign issue.